All right, we're gonna wait till some other people just chime in. Hey, yo, guys, we are live at Missy D's. This is Let's Talk About It. Got your host DJ Sink and J Mo over here on the ones and twos. Y'all, it's a lot that's going on right now. We are in Missy D's VIP area. We got some folks in the house. We're gonna try to make this happen. This is our first time doing it here. So you guys let us know if you have any issues on your end for us hearing us, if there are any glitches. Hopefully that everything just kind of just goes smoothly. But JMO, what's been going on with you, sir?
Oh man, it's been good. Good weekend. Participated in my first Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. You know, also celebrated 12 years as a Mason. And then,
well, congratulations on that.
But yeah, this was just
Mic check. Go ahead and check.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing you. Let's do that. It's on.
All right. So yeah, other than that, though, man, it's just been a good.
I don't know. We might be having some audio issues with that particular mic. Let me see. Yeah, let me just bring that over there for a little bit. And then we just have y'all to just share this one over here. All right. Okay, we better. Okay.
I just spent my first Friendsgiving this weekend over at the suite. I was celebrating 12 years.
Shit, y'all was at the suite? I forgot all about it.
That's pretty much about it, man. You know, just getting back into the group that I slept with.
Oh, shit. How was it? I know Sharma ass cooked her ass off. Mm-hmm.
How about you? How are you?
You know what? This weekend was really extremely busy. So Friday, JP's was off the hook. So Friday, JP West had their Friendsgiving, and I can't believe how good the food was. It was more than what I expected. First of all, you know, I'm kind of picky when it comes to food, and then it's like you don't know what you're gonna get. But Sharma had made the macaroni and cheese, of course. The dressing was good. They had cream beans, just all types of stuff. Toya, you're gonna have to quiet your ass up. So we got Latoya Harlan in the background. That's my girl. So you guys, this is different. This is different. But anyway, it was really good. I enjoyed it. And on Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Oh shit. Yeah, I was in Farmington Hills at Bruce City. And so that went really good. Spending like 4-5 hours worth of house music. That shit was awesome. So I'm gonna be there once a month. So I'll make sure that you guys get that information. You can see it on the House of Cinco on our webpage.
I told you live on Friday. I meant to pull up, man, but it was a long day of work. I took that show outside. I was like, I'm not moving. That
was a lot going on.
I saw you on the live spinning too. I was like, damn, I need to pull up.
Yeah. It did. So everybody, so let me introduce you guys to our guests for tonight. We got Lakeisha and Chanel. They right here. That camera right there. So they're going to join in the conversation along with everybody that's in the audience and different things like that. So they have no idea what we're going to talk about. And she is over here nervous. Lakeisha over here like, oh my God. Uh-huh. You out here in these streets? You out here in these streets?
I saw you on the karaoke. You were singing songs.
That's right. I do my best, but
you did that shit though.
I've been talking to this man here for 2 weeks now. Like I met you.
Yep, here at the tailgate. Right.
And then down here, you like do your thing.
Listen, I'm trying to because you know I'm like a man of many talents, so I got a whole lot of shit going on right now. Yeah. So last week we started talking about traditional and non-traditional roles in relationship. And so we had actually did a survey, and a lot of women did talk about how they do prefer a much more traditional role in the relationship. So I definitely want to get you guys' perspective on that, how you feel about being a traditional relationship. So we're gonna start off with Miss Lakeisha. Since she giving me these eyes, she like, I know this mom did not just bring up this. So, and when we're talking about traditional roles, that we had some guys like last week that talked about how women should be in the home, they should be the nurturer, be taking care of the kids and kind of cooking and cleaning and just different things like that, and just making sure that the home is well kept, as and while their man is out there being the breadwinner.
It's too old school.
I think that
Mhm.
it takes two to run a house.
Okay,
Sometimes 3, 4, sometimes a whole village.
right, right,
So it's okay for the woman to be a, it's okay for the man to be.
right.
But back then, 1960, 1950, milk was $50 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
Milk is $5. So things change.
It does.
Things progress. As we get older, it's change.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we gotta adjust.
You gotta adjust. So, but there are a lot of guys today that do prefer. Would you ever be in a relationship where the guy would tell you just need to be at home and be a nurturer, take care of the kids, cook and clean?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we got some other ladies in the house. What do y'all think about traditional, non-traditional?
No.
Toya, yeah, you said no for that. Okay, okay,
What do you think?
mm-hmm. Right. She got somebody in the audience almost, so she should get a check. So, okay, and he taking care of the home. So you pretty much in a traditional relationship. Okay.
My mama died, and I just don't have customer service. I don't have people. I don't have.
Right.
So I have a husband who takes care of me.
Right.
And so I did their clothes,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a bitch.
Okay.
Because now mind you, I do cook.
Right.
Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? He does laundry, he don't clothes. So it just like it's a mess. But right now, my husband takes care of me.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
So I'm okay with the whole. I'm okay with the whole.
So we got Toya. She over here. She says she is okay with the whole traditional aspect. And I'm gonna go over to Chanel and see, because she over here licking them lips and just kind of like, baby, I don't know what. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Hey. That's what's up. You know, we telling our age on that shit right there. Forever. That's right. That part. Happy early birthday. You a Sagittarius? My birthday coming up on the 28th of December. Capricorn. Yeah. Oh shoot, good people. So Chanel, tell me about traditional and non-traditional. Would you ever be in a traditional relationship? Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
He wants tradition. Not to work. He's a southern guy. Like, he's old school. He likes to be home.
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Exactly. To make it happen together. Okay. Would you be okay if the man wanted to be a stay-at-home spouse while you went out there and made all the money, and he would take care of the kids and all that? Just
no.
I'm going, you going.
We all playing together.
somebody got to take care of the house and the kids now. What about the fish or the dog?
We got to pick up if you want a cage, baby.
That's crazy. It's sick.
Let's
say he didn't work, so let's say like he's going to school or something. Trade
That's
school,
different.
university.
Support me on tradition.
Uh-huh. What if you quit before the year and you done spent
Quit
9
what?
months?
Quit what?
Quit the school.
That's all that's happening.
Quit the school, the trade school.
I'm gonna just pull out a scenario. Let's say he quit school and let's say he wanted, yeah, dreams of writing a car.
No. Hey, no.
Yeah. He wrote a novel, and it was right. No.
I think get injured or
Okay.
Right.
Right.
No. No. No.
Okay then. Okay. You said, and she said, ain't no switching up. Okay. All right. So both y'all married or single? You divorced? And you single? You engaged? Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. So. All right. She in limbo. She in that gray area. She divorced and single. You are happy. So are you dating? Okay. Let me slide this over here. Let's talk about dating after a divorce. So
I've been divorced for years.
how long?
About 2 years.
Okay. Have you been in a serious relationship since your divorce?
Yeah.
How many? Are you still with that person? Maybe two. So what happened with those two? Okay, so one of the possible. That ain't gonna help us rent spade and shit, but you know, we'll okay. So how was that experience? Because you know, I'm sure we got some people that's listening and chiming in on all the different social medias that recently got divorced, and they just think that their world is completely over and that there's nobody else for them. They can never be in love and all this good stuff. So,
well, I'm not recently.
I'm saying when you were recently divorced, so there's only been two, so you remember everything about those two. Okay, so let's start with number one. Uno. Okay, give us the tea. Give us the details. How long after your divorce did you meet this person?
I've been on this person all my life.
Oh, they was already in the picture.
No, that was teenagers.
I know, but y'all wasn't on Facebook like buddies.
No.
Was y'all dating when y'all was teenagers? Okay, she was a good girl. So, she had this nigga way in the balance. It was just about to be at that situation where like this is one in a possible. Okay.
I started dating that probably like 2 years after I divorced.
Okay. 2 years. I mean, that's a reasonable amount of time. And so, what made you go back to a childhood friend out of all people, out of all of the men in the world?
I ran into him and we walked to each other and we started to click.
Was y'all at the bar?
The mall.
At the mall?
Actually, he was out there showing up and showing out.
What did he look like?
A thick nigga.
Fat, big back, or just thick?
Fat, big back.
Oh. I mean, I'm just trying to get a visual.
About 500 pounds.
I mean, damn. Who was on top of who? Shit.
Nobody.
You can't get shit from the side with a fat mom. Like, this hard. Okay, y'all just being nice. No. Not at first, but you know that is very important if you want a relationship to go forward. Okay, so was the mall in Michigan?
No, it was Eastland.
Oh, was it? Okay, Eastland. Okay, did y'all go skating? Okay.
It was so weird that day. I was like, oh my God, it's my dad's birthday.
You was just in a vulnerable state.
I was.
Okay. So speaking of Toya, y'all, you know, we're a little ratchet on this show. We like to talk about all type of stuff, and we like to talk about sex. But when it comes to big people, what is too big, as far as weight wise, to be sleeping with somebody? Hold on, let me slide this mic over to Chanel. Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta breathe like. All right, so I challenge everybody to, and you know, this may be really nasty. Y'all need to look at like fat people porn, just because it's really hard to imagine like how that's even possible. But they do some tricks and shit. Like I was just like amazed, like how much blubber that you can just move to the side or to the right, to the left, and can't. It was just like the position, like it was just like that's a lot of work. Get a cramp. Get a cramp. She looking over here like we ain't gonna stay on that topic. They are very. She said that big people can do the splits, yeah, and that's true. That's true. It's a lot that's going into it. But I challenge y'all to look at that. Y'all will be totally amazed, and we just gonna leave it at that. You about to Google it? Because I was like, and I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but you know, I'll say off camera. No. Huh? Yeah, you can ask this question. We're open book. Can y'all shh? Yeah. Okay.
I don't put the sweets in it.
What's your limit?
I like to put on the balls on the fold head when you go home. Be away. Balls on the fold head.
I'm gonna see women that stick.
Come on. Come on, Thanksgiving.
Right.
It's because of the house.
Right. You looking at me? If I was straight, it wouldn't be nobody over two. Huh? I mean, you know, even some guys. I mean, it's some big guys. It'd be nice, but you got to be able to carry it well. It can't just be like, bleh, you know what I'm saying? Right.
This is what ever teach you. Because you can't be talking about the team going around. And he might be that guy.
But shit, you gonna be shooting up insulin every time y'all have sex.
My bed.
Shit, you gonna be like, let's just go get a 2-piece.
On my cream right here.
I don't know about that. All right, no, we J-Mo, you want to? Y'all listen. Y'all know I'm a hot mess, so I just okay.
When you start dating, it kind of like you get the wrong one.
How? When first of all, men are visual, so they don't care about what's in your mind. We don't care about what's in your mind. So it's all about appearance, and women are too. Have you seen that show online where they pop the balloon? Everybody is visual in 2024 and 2025. If you got the wrong outfit, ain't nobody about to fuck with you. If you got too much bling, I'm looking around. Who got on bling? They not gonna fuck with you. If you got on real, they ain't gonna fuck with you. If the tooth jacket, they ain't gonna fuck with you.
It's nothing wrong with being original. It's nothing wrong with it. People be thinking like you gotta have be original.
Original may not work. Huh? Society don't like original. They think that people that wear dreads stink and don't wash their ass.
Well, I want to say I think
What?
like I see that women, I see that some women are thinking that I'm not gonna say I would probably say in the age group, let's say 22 to like 32. They're basically going off what they see for
That's true.
what you see on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
And that shit is not real.
And that's why a lot of stuff is popping off the news. Like one guy said, I kill a nigga. 1 year he had a job. 1 year he made 6 figures. He had his own business. 1 year he made 6 figures. The next year he pulled in 80,000.
Mm-hmm.
His balloon got.
And the chick wasn't even making nowhere near that.
Yeah,
She was a fucking cocktail waitress. So ain't that a bitch? Like you want somebody to make all of this money and you pulling in less than $27,000 a year.
But why is it that men want to deal with a woman that's lower class than like way under them versus they got their woman or their wife meeting them halfway.
Well, no, see, no, that's not true. What men look at is what the potential. Does this person have potential? Can I help build them there?
So it ain't because I got this and she got it and I know she can get it.
Most women, and fellas, y'all can chime in. Most women that don't have enough are much more humble than those that do. And the ones that do is too loud, too cocky, and ain't worse. And then and that's why they never like really have. And right. Well, that exactly.
But she lied, even though she might be lying, but she's still,
because she, it's a mutual benefit. She's looking to come up, and then he's looking to bring her up. It's a mutual benefit.
But you're also in the picture whether she's being legit or she's bullshit. That's why you hear a lot of guys say they'll rather deal with a chick who work at Wendy's than someone who got a 6-figure income.
Right.
Because the one who got the 6-figure income don't already feel like she's right here, so she feel like you can manipulate him. Feel like I don't need you. I got this.
And everybody know that. Go ahead, Damon. Huh?
Because we have to address.
Uh-huh.
The interjection is this.
Okay, we're gonna have you to pull up over here so we can put you on the.
Men don't seek beneath them.
Uh-huh.
Men seek the qualification of them.
Some.
In the minds
Some.
of one that has no perception of what men seek in general.
Statistically,
Men, if you ever ask any man out here in the streets, no man ever goes into a situation or relationship and qualification or financial status is.
And why wouldn't they do that?
Oh, never.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Niggas seek shelter, comfort, and stability.
So I'm gonna add this caveat to that. The reason why they don't ask that is because they know where they pick them up at.
No.
So no. Because if you're searching in the gutter, there's no reason to have that type of conversation because that person is in the gutter, they of the gutter, and that's what it is. And so if you finding a date at the titty bar, you're not gonna ask this person, do they got a fucking master's degree and different things like that?
Titty bar is not stability.
Hey, but don't be honest, you never know what that titty bar is.
That's true.
What she's doing, don't think that.
And Q, we're not talking about the actual dancers. We're talking to people that's in there. Some of the women that's stuff in there. Uh-huh.
Bartenders, waitress, restaurant holders.
Yeah.
It's qualifications of the lower class to the.
I wouldn't say lower class because that's kind of like demeaning.
No, they're trying to get that quarter.
They are hospitality workers.
No, the quarter that you're trying to reach, and they're trying to give up the pay raise when you go to work.
Yeah.
Minimum wage.
The minimum wage. Uh-huh.
The minimum wage process. I keep saying.
Okay. And you guys, this is Damon that's talking right now.
I'm saying, if you sit right here, you ask Brody.
Uh-huh.
You ask Brody over here. You ask my fat ass brother.
Mm-hmm.
You ask my two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We never seek the process of what a woman is. We are physically attracted individuals.
Okay.
We are what you call male species.
Right.
We are hunters. We hunt the prey. We didn't hunt the process of financial stability. We hunted the prey.
So if you use
dating women that's on welfare. You know how many men that's dating women?
but statistically, it's more men that date women that's on welfare or are receiving aid when they don't have anything of their own. A man that is a professional is not going to move into a Section 8 housing just because that woman is getting aid. They're not going to do that.
Come on.
We talking about professional and occupation and not professional on the street. It's a difference. Hey, We talk. Did you hear what that? We talking about professional far as an occupation, not professional in the street. It's the difference. It's the difference. You need somewhere to have the bag. So that's a whole different situation. Okay. Huh? To have the bag, right?
He said when a woman stay in low income housing, that a man want to come in and do what?
That don't have.
Okay, that's some good shit.
Come on now. Say that because he don't have nothing. Yeah. I can tell you. Okay. Okay. So she formalized it well. She was just talking. So you guys, we was talking about. It is.
She's not going to embrace a bum ass nigga.
Right.
There are qualifications, those super standards of a bum ass
So
That's the difference between
so
her
the
education
person
practice
or the
and
man
motherfucker trying to find
is not going to
somebody
prey on her because she's educated, so they will go somewhere where it's an easier
You gotta
kill.
understand the two brackets. Here's some multiple brackets we stand alike. There's a nigga that's trying to survive in a bracket. There's a nigga that's trying to eat off a motherfucking bracket. The same way there's a woman with morals and standards.
Right.
There's a woman with 6 80s that she can get.
So.
Beating her as a woman of moral and standards.
Okay.
She's not going to embrace the nigga, but leave her here.
Correct.
So my process of seeking shelter and food do not qualify her bracket.
So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna help you a little bit.
Who seeks a piece of meat and a piece of water to say she got a nigga on her hip? I can go in there.
All right. So all right. I got a question. Do anybody have anybody watched the National Geographic channel? Okay. All right. So quiet on the set. So listen. When so we're talking about National Geographic, right? And so you got the hunter and the prey, right? All right. So everybody has watched that, right? Whoever is the hunter always stir up the pot to get rid of the strong to find the weakest person. They never eat the strongest person, the strongest animal. They always go after the weak. So if you are a man that's preying in the animal, you scattering all the good ones just so you can find the weakest one. So how do you justify that? You know what I'm saying? So you're preying on somebody that's weak for survivalship, which is survival is like he said, food, shelter. Most animals they kill to get some food, right? And they never find the strongest person out of the pack or the strongest animal out of the pack. So that's why that didn't make sense to me, because you can't really put a lump all men in there, because all men are not preying on weak women.
And all women are seeking weak men.
I don't think any woman is seeking a weak man. No, I don't think that is seeking. Now, because women are more emotional, because this goes a little bit deep. They're not like trying to seek that person. They could be influenced because of things that has happened in their lives that kind of obscure their reality or have them thinking that this is normal. Why? Because civilization made y'all like that. That's something that you got to go ask God and take it all the way back to Adam and Eve. That answer I don't have. I think it does just fall off. I think that the problem is then when you start having babies making babies, a lot of the stuff gets lost in translation because they wasn't there enough to learn. They went out and just wanted to be grown. So so if you look at it like the wisdom of old is being lost every generation. At some point, it ain't gonna be shit. Like now they got to try to come up with their own. But the Bible says that there is nothing under the sun. So what's happening today has happened before in a different time and place. So it just repeats
So
itself.
my question is to me, is it okay to keep reminding a person?
No. Would you remind somebody at work?
No.
Yeah, because I know where I work at. If I have to tell you more than twice, I'm writing your ass up.
But when you love a person, how much do you take? How much do you take?
How much do you have in your cup to give? Because if you just keep giving out, you keep giving out, but then when you don't have nothing left, then what? It's empty. So you have nothing left to give, but then you don't have enough for yourself.
To the viewers,
So
y'all see this camera right here, you'll just see the whole. Yo, how did you boy?
yeah. We got it going on. Michelle, like right.
Yeah, that's what we try.
Danielle said you sound like you mad. He big mad, but it's okay. He all right. He got a little. He got his little preaching feeling. It was just. I know, but we gonna go back and see. So that was good stuff. So if you have to keep repeating yourself over and over and over again, either one thing, that person is ignoring you, they don't give a fuck, and they don't care. But whatever the situation is, whatever you're saying, it doesn't matter. Enough for them to even hear or listen to it. So then what? Who in here has been in a toxic relationship? Everybody.
How many?
How toxic?
Are you still okay?
How do you break the chain?
Hold on. Before we get there, how many people love a good toxic relationship?
Relationship, I know. The only thing I like toxic is my I want to argue with you.
Go ahead and preach it.
I'm all here.
Uh-huh. West, yes, we are. Uh-huh. You know how something can be so good, but it's bad for you, and depending on the situation,
Everybody got a little toxic.
But when you know it's toxic and you keep
maybe the sex is good. That'd be like the number one thing.
Some people just
And some people like to be beat. I mean, depending on the situation.
I know somebody.
Please don't.
calling my mom.
I don't know if you know. So that's why I go. But I know someone good dude, good money, but he like escalating him.
Yeah.
He gives him money. Or whatever.
That nigga got low self-esteem. He got low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. What is wrong with that?
But it depends on how you was. It depends on how it's raised. Even if dad wasn't there,
Right.
I don't want to knock, and I don't want to knock. I don't want to knock. No single mother. But the thing I don't like seeing is when I see a single mom that's about 35 or 38, she's like 5 years old.
Yeah.
She called him king, but she called him daddy, and all this sort of stuff. And he don't even know what it takes to be a man. He ain't even got no OGs. His brothers and uncles was in and out of jail.
Right.
Doing this stuff and all of this stuff.
Exactly.
Right. And then not only you calling him a king and everything, but you raising him with feminine ways. So he's coming up with these feminine traits.
Right.
And when he gets in a relationship, he don't know how. His mama said that he should know how to treat a woman, but he never showed him how a man should treat a woman because the niggas that she's bringing around
Ain't about shit.
ain't about shit.
Yeah.
But people don't man, your kids look at
Right.
I'm a family.
Uh-huh.
I'm a family of 13. 13, I think it's 3 of us. 3 aunties don't have only have
Okay.
12 of us.
Right.
And for our 13 is 3 of them have 1 child.
And they do.
I've never, and it drains a woman. It drains the shit out of a woman. Woman can take everything.
Mm-hmm.
We do everything. We do back, we come back up. We doing it.
All right, so I got a question for y'all out there. How many of y'all would date somebody that has low self-esteem? Low self-esteem. How many of y'all would date somebody with low self-esteem? And what? And how did I can't? Toy, I can't see you with no damn low self-esteem. You is too outgoing,
Right now,
and you give 0 fucks.
right now,
It is.
But Toya, I'm 48-year-old Toya.
Mm-hmm.
28-year-old Toya.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with that right there being said, I had to learn myself. I had to go into myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said it's 28, so, and I'm 40.
She forever 28, so it's okay. She got that. She wearing that.
48 years old, it's just like, I love me and fuck you.
All right, then. Oh, it does. It makes a lot of sense, and people want to hear that. Yeah.
I had to love me. I had to work it. I had to learn what to me. I had to learn what I like. I had to learn what I did not like. I had to learn what I was tolerant, what I wasn't going to tolerate. And now at this big age, I take nothing on nobody.
You ain't taking no shit. Nah. We gotta get Jay in here.
Now, before, and that is tell you, I was shy. I was quiet. Right now, that's the way I would date because before now, I was
She got 3.
and 2 grandchildren. And if I was to, I love that we out there somewhere. But at some point in time, like in my life, I was really, really shy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That's just who I was. You know. But now that I know who I am, and that's who I am. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Love or leave it. That's it. That's it.
And
If you don't love yourself, you can never love no one.
Right.
In my mind, I feel like I don't know what that
That's my husband in the corner, so don't say nothing.
No,
but you just didn't see it.
but right now, I can tell you like one person in my life is like, oh. But if they did, they never told me.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
But right now, I'm quiet, and I'm not. Right now, I'm not quiet, and I'm not crying and about whatever you got.
Oh, so you on with? Hey. She said whatever you on, she on. Hey, come with it. Come with it. So 15, 20 years.
I did.
Okay. That's a long
At
time.
least you're able to talk about it.
Yes. Okay, Toya. So we're gonna save that because we need to do a one-on-one so we can let her rip on that. So because I feel like that story is gonna be real juicy, and so I'm gonna need a whole hour dedicated to you telling your story. Jay, you are more than welcome and invited. Or you can stay in the corner. Or he can have plausible deniability. Yeah, he got a plausible deniability. So we just go get Toya. We gonna set that up. I got you. I got you. I got you. This is really nice. Like, hey, I'm about to bring some more cameras up in here so everybody can see everybody's face and stuff. So this is you know what? It's really not that bad. It's just really just having a conversation. That's it. No, and it's good shit. So, let's go in here. I got another one. How many in here? How many people in here voted this past election? All right. So, do we got any Trump voters in the house? Any Trump voters?
I did, but I should have.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. Why do you feel like you should have changed your vote?
You asked me.
Yeah, Damon. Okay, then we want to hear. We respect the views and opinion of others. Okay.
Lack of respect for women, lack of respect for the black community,
Okay.
lack of respect for the immigrants, and lack of respect for the poor. All despite his words, if you go behind the back door where they just open the book and read it,
Yeah.
you open the book and read it, all his policies and all his everything that he did,
Okay.
was more or less quote unquote for the benefit of the black woman.
What? And I hear that, but then I have questions about that because I hear a lot of people that talk about what he did benefited the community. But I have yet. This is just me because I didn't see any policy. I didn't see any directive that really helped with the black community as a whole. So I need you to help me to understand that. I mean, he's street too. He a convicted felon, so it don't matter. So you can't really say that. You can be president of the United States of America.
Changes, you can make legislations, you can put in things and bills in order.
Okay.
Benefit the quote unquote the environment for the black community.
Okay.
But the thing is, it has to be passed.
Okay, so
Like me sitting amongst you as you being ahead of your podcast.
but to get back to your question, because you made the statement that he benefited the black. Can you tell me what legislation? What piece of legislation was passed that benefited black folks under Trump administration the first time? Mm-hmm. We're not talking about him. Sorry. Actually, it was not. The bill may have the bill. That's let me because of this I do know. So there has always been some type of a framework. It's always been some type of a framework that they wanted to do universal health care. So that had already been in place. However, it was under Obama administration that he was able to get a bipartisan agreement through Congress to get it passed. So no, it wasn't because his administration had to change everything to satisfy both parties. No, it don't. We just trying to just get a feel. No, but you know what? Let me tell you this.
So guess what? You won't judge him based on his qualification of his felony. Well, goddamn, I stand 10 toes down on his felony because goddamn it, I'm a felony 2, 3 times.
But
You're habitual. So I'm a fan with him because
okay, I can answer that for you. Let me give y'all a little brief little history tour. The founding fathers, weren't they crooks? If I'm not mistaken, that the band of bandits that left Europe, left the king, were low class scoundrels. Okay, so you tell me, what was the purpose for them not putting in the qualification for president that you could not be a convicted felon? Because they all were. So if they would have put that in there, that would have disqualified a whole lot of people. They didn't, because that's not how America was founded. The land was stolen. Black, and not only that, and it didn't.
One thing about it, y'all
Of course.
Y'all was just taking it, they'll give it to you, they're taking it back.
Well, that's the folks that actually pay taxes. But I digress.
Yes.
So and then let's okay. So let's but you got all right. So I want to talk about something real quick. Damon, y'all. Hold on. Let's simmer down. Jay, we got a lot of sad conversations going on, y'all. Y'all excuse us. J-Mo, you got your video on. All right, so let's look at this. All right. First of all, Black people are not immigrants.
Okay.
The plan is to separate the Black, because they've been trying to group Black people with brown people, with the Latinos, and they don't want us to be grouped. Okay. See, they not, although I didn't vote for Trump, he ain't worried about Black people. Black people has always been where they want us to be. Okay. They just need to vote. So they're not gonna cut off no assistance because they love for Black people to be on pulling from the USA titty. Okay, because they keep them down. Okay. However, they did get a lot of Black people stirred up about Mexicans. What the fuck has Mexican done to us? Because the last time I checked, we ain't in no field picking no damn potato. So they did it. Now, when they start rounding them up, Black people is going to be the main group of people that's going to turn their asses into ice. And they don't know it, because the Mexicans are not in the white community like that. And then, however, here's another statistic too about Black people. Not only are whites declining, but guess what other race is declining? Because Blacks are not having kids like they did back in the day. So it's been this.
So, and I'm gonna say that because I'm a mother of three.
Mm-hmm. But that didn't have nothing to do with us, because a lot of Black people didn't believe in abortion. They'll send the baby down south with auntie, and you will never see that baby until they're grown.
Yeah. So I'm a mother of three,
Mm-hmm.
and two of my children have children.
Yeah.
And in December 6th, my grandson will be 7. December 13th, my daughter will be 9.
Mhm.
And neither one of my children have children. Plan on having more children.
Right.
They one and done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where here it is, I got 3 babies.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I had one at 15, one at 18, and one at 21.
Mhm.
They had that baby at 23 and 24, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So now I wasn't organized when I had my children, but they still one and done. They just like,
Right.
I'm not working on my baby.
No, and that's
I'm just not. That's not what I'm gonna do. So you are right when you say black people are not. They're not having more days.
they're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. So both, but we're not thinking about our survivability. We're not thinking about okay, the decline. White people are because we've already been the majority the minority for so long. So it's like okay, now whites are being threatened by the Hispanics and Latinos because they can supersede them and they can become the majority. And then first of all, we're not bringing them up here. Do you have Latinos working on your farm? Do you have them working at your job? I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you own a business, do you have them working? Are you getting cheap labor? Hell to the no. So it really is not affecting that. That is something to do with them. Is Trump going to deport them back over there? Hell yeah, they're going to do that. That's because if you look at it, that's the reason why we got a lot of the housing shortage.
Because of that.
You want to know why your rent is high? Because it's less housing than people. So if we're not having the kids and the white people not having the kids, who the hell is having all these kids? Where they coming from?
We all get out.
That's what they do. It's like the Arab people.
They do it all the time.
They buying these houses.
But they all live in there.
But why we can't all do it?
Because we all don't get along. Because you got
I can tell you why.
TV. Everybody watch TV. We better not say we worried about nothing.
But I'm gonna tell you why we have the mentality that we have. Y'all don't know? You know? Okay, you know why black people got the mentality the way that we have? No, that's part. One, we come from kings and queens. There is no fucking way that you're gonna have 2 kings, 2 queens, 2 kings and queens. That it don't work that way. It don't work that way. And that's just in our blood. That's something that they cannot take from us.
And my grandmother had 150. Everybody watch TV.
Yeah.
Why did I have about 3?
And it's not even brainwashed because you have control over your stuff. So you rather give your subject their own shit so they get out of your shit. The kids are subjects. So, correct. Yeah, now they are.
Because like we made it so comfortable for our kids. Okay, I'll take you. Oh no, motherfucker, go get on the bus.
Exactly.
When I was coming up, my mom was like, "Where you trying to go?" I said, "I want to go to Eastland." She said, "The burning bus is right there."
Right.
But I understand. We dress our kids, but still, we still don't give our kids.
I agree with you. I
We
probably
don't give our kids morals. We don't tell them like, "Look, yes, what the fuck you got?" Exactly.
Right.
Go
hold up, see,
Oh, I know. This is what
and I agree with you. The problem is that nowadays, and I kind of got this problem myself, and I'm trying to break out of it. We rather be our own kids' friends.
That's true. So I'm gonna tell you what generation that started that. So we call this a forgotten generation, right? So the generation after the baby boomers, before the millennials, those are everybody that's in that spectrum are
parents of the 90s.
Correct. Those are the ones that started becoming the friend. And so they felt like, hey, I don't want to turn my child off. I want them to come to me, and I want them to feel comfortable in a safe environment. Correct. So because of that group did not pass on the stuff that they learned from the baby boomers, right? And those before then. So then they're missing something. So when those youngins started having kids and then they started becoming grandparents, there was nothing left. Because like the generation after the baby boomers, I can tell you what they all say. I had my kids, I raised them yours. So if you hear that conversation, those are those individuals that are in that spectrum where they say, I'm not watching no kids. I did that. You went out there and you laid down. Them your children. Mm-hmm. So she ain't watching no kids. Yeah, take one at a time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. And then and I'm gonna tell you what really works my nerves. It's when we have these generational curses, right? For instance, when you have okay, a mother and a daughter, right? The daughter splits up and get pregnant. If the first thing on the mother's mind is taking her down to the FIA place.
She wants the money.
That's the first thing. That's the first conversation. I'm gonna take your ass down to the welfare office so you can get on this assistance. And then so they can get more money, they start telling the kids to act crazy so they can get a check.
Just keep going. My tax. Keep going. Keep my tax going.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's just the whole cycle. It's the whole cycle. But that has always been the United States' purpose to separate the family from the men. Because as long as women can depend on the United States, they have no reason to depend on the black man.
That's how the welfare starts. That's how the welfare starts.
It's engineered. That's the whole reason. How you depend on what? Well, that's it goes. Let's go. Let's go ahead.
That's when the government did the assistance. It was created to separate the black man from his family.
Yeah.
So when they did the aid, that was like, all right, we giving women money, so they don't so they don't need a man. Whether that man went off to Vietnam, because a lot of black men at that time, a lot of black men was in the military.
They did, yeah.
They was over in Vietnam or whatever, and they said, "Hey, you got these kids back at home that your mother that your baby mother is raising. You can't give them no money,
right?
Because we already paying you at a lower scale, so we're gonna give you this aid so we can forget all about you."
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the way that we already know the way that the government treats its veterans are
right.
Once you come back, you ain't worth shit.
You ain't worth shit, right? Correct. And then we was talking about, and we getting ready to wrap this up. So then we was talking about, as far as you talking about, how can we be dependent, or how you can be dependent on that? Well, you can't. So when the government started doing mass incarceration, on the state level. Back to his point, they put on there, you can't be a convicted felon, right? So we get all of the black men in jail and make them convicted felon. They can never amount to anything. The majority of them can.
Right.
That's the whole reason. That is the whole reason. So you tell me why that a president can be a convicted felon, but somebody that is below that office cannot even apply for a job.
Automatic.
It's engineered. It's engineered. Yeah. It's, I mean, a good. We got a 2-tier justice system, so it got for one for us and then one for them. You know, Trump. Thank you, Trump. The one thing that I believe that he's done for us, he has given us a history lesson on some shit that we didn't even know existed. He'd exposed something that was not supposed to be exposed to us, and people just overlooking it. We ain't supposed to know that. We ain't know nothing about that. That's another court. And knowing that, okay, all I need is a little bit of money and a good attorney that'll do what I need for them to do, that I can circumvent those laws between the lines of interpretation.
She pulled out, took a picture with your ladies, grandmother coming back out. She was home.
Well, all politicians lie. It wasn't supposed to come out until after the election. But there's plausible deniability. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So the campaign manager put all that stuff out there, right? So that way she can say she had no idea that they posted that. So she didn't physically say it out of her mouth. It's plausible deniability.
Wow.
She didn't say yes or no.
No, she didn't say that, but she could have said,
She didn't put it out there. Her campaign did. Yeah. All right. So you guys, we're about to wrap this up because they over there got a whole lot of noise. We appreciate everybody for joining in tonight for this episode of Let's Talk About It. Thank you, and shout out to all of the guests and the audience in here. We had a good time. Who did that? So this was definitely so. Shout out to Damon.
Shout out to Missy D. But don't forget this closing that's going to be at this weekend.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, we all fine.
I gotta get it. So we outside this weekend. So I'm gonna make sure that I put that information for Desert Explosion for those of you that did not get your tickets. We'll put it out there. It's gonna be this Saturday. I'm gonna put the location. I'm gonna be there, DJ, and I'm about to turn up. I'm like already super duper 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 ready. So we're gonna make sure that we airdrop. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for joining in. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We'll make sure that we go in and respond. J-Mo. We did it. Yeah.
So the second one, but this is our first direct online location. Can't see everybody, but I appreciate those.
Yes.
We're going to do it again next week. We're going to try to do it. How much will we do? Twice a month or?
At least.
Twice a month, so we'll be here.
We'll be here next week.
Come through. We got the PR area set
Yeah.
up. Thank you for coming out. God bless.
Good night.
And we're out.